What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Polo Evolve back with another video. This week I wanted to come out and basically do like a weekly recap essentially. Um, I got my second consecutive payout on my Top Step 50K XFA, which means I got a total of about $3,000 withdrawn from this account. It's pretty good. I mean, I should be more excited, but really I'm looking at this whole thing and it's really just the beginning. So that's why I kind of have this sort of monotone voice or like demeanor. It's really like I am excited and I'm happy for myself, but at the end of the day, I know that I'm still at a net negative for I guess like trading overall. For the last 5 years, I've been failing over and over and over again, starting to see some sort of success. With that being said, this is really just the beginning of profitability for me, right? I'm starting to see that following my routine and doing the same thing over and over again is leading to results and the results that I want to see. So I'm just going to continue to do that. And moving into the first month of 2026, I am going to start scaling up my accounts. So the plan is to essentially get a total of 5 XFAs on Top Step. Right now I got one. So I need to work on getting probably gonna do, I'm probably gonna get two more first. So I'll have a total of three, and then I'll do the last two more after I'm able to get a payout on those three. So that's what you guys will be seeing in the next coming weeks. Just working on getting these XFAs, passing the evals, and then getting funded, getting two more of those accounts, and then again I have this plan of just being able to make $200 every single day. I'm gonna stick to that plan, and essentially, if I'm able to do that for 5 winning days, then obviously that's $1,000. I guess in this case, to really scale in and make this a thing, I want to be able to get $1,000 every single week from like payouts. So in this case, I'll probably risk anywhere from $200 to $300 and look to make anywhere from $200 to $400. Probably it's very doable with my strategy, which is basically like a break of structure, and usually a continuation is what I'll take my entry on if I don't catch the initial break. But you guys will see more videos like that. I'm probably going to do some more analysis type videos, definitely more weekly recaps. I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments what do you guys want to see, because I could really show you guys a whole bunch of things, but I want to maybe focus on one to two, maybe three different things that I can actually um, push out consistent videos for. I know the daily recaps are something that I could probably do on a consistent basis. These weekly videos are something that I look forward to making just because I can kind of condense everything into one short, not short, it's like a mid-sized video, more on the more on the long form side. But essentially, that's what I'm looking to do. That's the plan. And this is only the beginning. I want to be able to get up to 10K a month from trading. Now, if you guys know, I also work a 9 to 5. Well, technically it's a 4 to 12. I work from 4 p.m. to 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Sorry, and that job is I get to work from home, and now I make about 3,600 after tax for that job. So with an accumulation of all the profits that I've made, and I guess I still have 2K left in my Top Step account, which I'm not gonna assume it is my money until all I have to do is it's behind 5 more winning days, right? That's all I need to do. Get 5 more winning days and you're able to extract that money out. And all that has to end up doing with is just following your plan and staying consistent, sticking to your routines, and showing up every single day, performing to the best of your abilities. And what I really wanted to say was in with the addition of my 3,600 from work plus the market money that I've made. I also live in Canada, so I'm going to do the conversion of USD. So the $3,000 that I made from USD, I think it's roughly like 4,800 Canadian and 38. Yeah, anyway, like I made like I made about like 7 to 8 grand this month, which is great. And the unrealized like gains that I still have in my Top Step account, that puts me over 10 grand Canadian for the month. Now this is pretty much a milestone for me, but at the same time, again, it's really not much. Again, I don't want to downplay it, but at the same time, I don't want to hail it up and make it seem like it's the end all be all. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to set myself too short. I do want to be making 100K months. I know that might sound crazy to a lot of y'all, but to some of y'all, that might be like, hey, that's my dream too. That's my goal too, right? I want 100K months as well. That's why we initially hopped in this trading game to begin with anyway. You got to dream big. I mean, you got to aim for the stars, and even if you fail, you'll land amongst the moon or something. You guys know what I'm saying. I think it's you you aim for the moon or you shoot for the moon and you end up, if even if you fail, you end up among the stars. Anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. Dream big, guys. Have a crazy goal, and even if you fail at that goal, you will still be way ahead of 99% of people, and that's what I want to push out. And yeah, let me show you guys the account. So all right, you guys can see January, definitely a crash out day. As you guys see, 21 entries. That a lot of those were scaled in. I think I took about like 4 or 5 entries, really trying to chase that final payout day. Nonetheless, it could have went really bad. But essentially, it was the same entry. I just got stopped out prematurely, and then I re-entered when I got a better entry. Um, and yeah, regardless, it wasn't my best trading day, but we somehow got out of that alive, and we were able to secure the second payout. With that being said, it doesn't matter because now I can reset, right? Because psychologically, I definitely felt that, I guess, the pressure of being able to get my second payout. My first payout, I didn't really feel that way, right? I was just sticking to my plan. But my second one, I really wanted it. And this is something that now that I've, but I guess like the volume was definitely there. I do want to say a little bit of skill, but at the same time, I didn't necessarily follow my plan. So there was a lot of luck associated with me being able to get the second payout, especially for the fifth winning day. But nonetheless, we were still able to extract money out of the market, and now I can finally reset myself, right? Now that I've been able to take out $3,000 from this XFA, and my best days are obviously days that I just follow my plan to the T, right? I take 1 or 2 entries, continuation model, or even a break of structure with volume, of course, during market open. I'll show you guys some of my entries later on, but I just wanted to show you guys like this is pretty wild to say because it's just straight winning days, winning days, winning days. It's about, what is this? 5 winning days plus 4 plus another 4, 9 plus 5. It was about 14 winning days. Is that right? 5, 4, 9 plus 9. Yeah, okay, 9 plus 4. It was 13 winning days. 13 winning days, but these 2 winning days don't really count because they're not above 200. That's where, yes, yes, yes. This makes more sense. Oh, and also this winning day is just basically break even as well. But regardless, whole lot of green. And with that being said, we're headed in the right direction. Regardless, we have 2 payouts, and now we just want to scale up, right? The name of the game when it comes to prop firms is not really about it is about sticking to your plan, but at the same time, what I've noticed with a lot of people that seem to get a whole bunch of money from payouts is they know when to size up versus when not to size up, right? And this prop firms is literally how much money are you investing and how much money are you taking out. So you could take your sweet ass time, but at the same time, if you're not really making like a crazy amount of money or like a decent amount of money, is it really worth it to be in this prop? You might as well just trade your own account, right? So we're in this. The only reason we even trade prop firms is to leverage their this sort of opportunity and to extract as much money as we can. So essentially, I proved to myself with these 2 payouts that when I follow my plan, yes, aside from that one day where I crashed on January the 2nd, aside from this day with the 21 entries, I followed my plan, and these are the results that I got. So now that I'm able to do that, I want to scale up, but not with sizing up. All I want to do is get more XFAs. I want to get more funded accounts so then I can use those funded accounts, make the same amount of money. If you guys can see, like my average day is about like $400, $200, anywhere from like $400 to $200, like $200 to $400. Yes, I got like a $700 win, but for the most part, I'm really just taking out. Okay, like some of these, 700, 800, I got 700, I got 500. This is obviously I'm in profit, so I'm willing to, I guess, like hold my trade a little bit longer. Essentially, yeah. But listen, guys, get that. My next step is to get basically 2 more XFAs, 2 more funded accounts. So let's say I made my first payout on this was about $1,000. If I was able to have 3 accounts, now that is $3,000. So a $3,000 payout is already, and my last payout on this was $2,000. And that's just one account. Imagine if I had 3 accounts, now I'm getting $6,000 out of the market. If I had 5 accounts, damn, that's 10K, right? And it's the same thing. I'm doing the same shit over and over again. It's just that I have more accounts and I'm able to do the same thing and get more money. Scaling up, that's it, with the accounts. That's the next move. I am gonna start documenting this more as well, just because I feel it is inspiring some people. You know, I am getting messages here and there, which is great. I actually love to inspire people, especially um, being like coming from where I come, guys, like come from. Shit is not sweet. I want to say, right? Like I've seen a lot of some fucked up shit in my life, and I'm not gonna get too in depth of it, but you guys know, like if you guys watch my other videos, you guys know my mom's bedridden. So it's like a big factor for me to really turn up so I can lay the foundation and just, you know, when you have more money, man, you're able to actually take care of the people around you. I don't care what people tell you that, oh, money's bad, money's this. Like, okay, sure, bro. You can continue to think like that. But what I realize is when you actually have money, you're able to take care of your people that much easier. And yes, you can be a fucking idiot with your money as well. You can go buy a fucking Lamborghini, spend it on a hose and spend it on all this bullshit, drugs, alcohol, whatever you want to, whatever dumbass vices that you be into. But at the same time, it's like the person, the the type of person that you are matters more about the money. If you give money to a dumb person or a dweeb in this case, they're gonna misuse that money and gonna spend it on the wrong things. And if you give it to someone that's smart, is level-headed, they know what they're doing, they know what their priorities are, and they know what they value in life, they're gonna use that money to the betterment of their people and themselves as well. They're gonna put themselves in position to continue to thrive in this world. That's how I see it. It's really just a resource. So stop thinking that money is this secret. It's like the secret be all end all. It's really not the case, guys. It's money is just money. It's a number. It's really just a number. That's what I'm starting to come to realization of, right? Especially if you don't come from money, it's very easy to obsess about money. But the more you obsess about money, the more it's gonna run away from you. It's like when you talk to a girl. You know, have you ever noticed like the more you talk to a girl, the more you compliment her, the more you praise her or whatever, um, the more I guess quote unquote simp for her, the less interested she is in you, right? But the less, but on the flip side, let's say you don't give her that much attention or you give her a compliment here and there, but then you're just locked in on your purpose and you're not even doing it intentionally. It's just that you value different things in life, right? And you're on a grind, whatever. That girl usually ends up being hella interested in you. It's not always the case, but most of the time it is. And that's the same thing when it comes to money. The more energy you put, or like the more obsession you put into money, the further away it gets from you. But when you are just focused on the process and doing the right things day in and day out, bro, the money will just come. I promise you, it will just come. Like this month alone is just an example of just that, man. I just focus on the process. And I was that person before where I just focused so much on the money, man. The money, 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 money. Like Mr. Krabs, you know what I'm talking about? You guys ever watch SpongeBob? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I know Mr. Krabs is not the best example because obviously he probably is filthy rich. But nonetheless, like in most cases, when you just focus on the process itself, the money will follow, guys. Anyway, let's go on to the charts. I'm just gonna show you guys the trade or like the trade that I took on Friday. Was this the one? No, 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 no. Oh yeah, okay, let's go. So it's NQ. You guys can see NQ came up 930 open, tapped this area, and then basically flipped down. You guys will see how small my entry was. I think I like sized up. I believe. Oh, I didn't put it. Like I deleted the price range, but it was basically right here. It was right here. I just had a stop loss right there, and boom. I think I took it out like somewhere over here. Boom. That's it. And so I initially was in for the buys, and I was in profit, failed to close out, and then eventually hit me for a loss. Then I flipped my bias to bearish, and basically I had my stop loss very tight here and it ended up stopping me out again. And then I kind of just like waited because I was like, fuck. I need to actually like capitalize on this move, but at the same time, I'm scared now, right? I took like one loss and like one break even. And then finally when this candle was starting to break, I think on the 15-minute is really where I decided to, yeah, so this next 15-minute opened up and I essentially just got in because I saw the volume was pushing. And on the 1 minute, I saw that there was a little bit of an accumulation right here. I can see, and then once this candle kind of broke the previous low, I just figured we are going to continue down, and in this case, we did. Yes, this is not the ideal entry. Like I said, that Friday in and of itself wasn't a great trading day because I was so obsessed. Again, I'm talking about like not being obsessed with money, but I was so obsessed about like getting that second payout. I really wanted it. And thank God like the volume was there, because if it wasn't, I probably would have ended up getting stopped out and had a losing day, which is not really the end of the world, but I'd rather have a winning day and be able to take the $2,000 rather than like a $1,000 payout. And in this case, it worked out. A little bit of luck associated, whatever. But nonetheless, it wasn't the best entry. Like let's say over here would have been like a way better entry. Like as these levels were being broken, especially after tapping this level and then rejecting, and even like down here, let's say like down here, I took it. Well, like yeah, it's a 100 pip stop, but boom, like you would have took that, and like it just kept going down, and really it just kept really dumping. Not only that, like even back up here, I guess like yeah, this is closer. Like I would have been off the charts here, but this is another entry. Basically, it's like tapping off this zone that I have here again, accumulation a little bit, and then that one big 1 minute candle coming down and kind of engulfing the rest. And then boom, you would have to stop here, 50-point stop. Boom, done. 1 to 2. And like if you held it, and then again you see this again, right? Like this level would have been marked up. It's like a little bit of retracement, and then boom, it just this one candle. Like yeah, you could have took it here, but at the same time, like even down here, let's say you took it right here and had like a 50-point stop, boom, easy. The next candle would have just hit your TP for 1 to 1, and you would hit a 1 to 2 as well. You guys see here, like this is like a beautiful day, and I wasn't able to capitalize as much because I ended up with only $200 for that day, right? But nonetheless, win day, I'm gonna take it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the chart.